Okay, so I have to go to an event tonight. So I am going to do my makeup, and I haven't done one of these in forever where I used to just talk about anything and everything while I did my makeup on Instagram. And now Instagram stories can be longer, so this is even better. I won't be distracted with like how long I need to be talking. And today I think I'm just gonna chit chat. I wanted to talk a little bit about like fall time, trends, fashion, TV shows. I know that everyone has like their favorite like comfort show or movie during the fall time. I can't believe how true that is. Like you literally pick specific things to watch during certain seasons. So I want to know what everyone's favorite fall time TV show or movie is, and we'll go from there. Okay, so if you know me at all, you know that I love Harry Potter, I love Twilight, all of those, escapist, mystical kind of movies that just like feel good, and also a part of, growing up. If you're a younger millennial, it's like truly a part of who you are. But I also love Hallmark movies, anything that's very unrealistic and just gives like the perfect happy ending. Like the girl works a corporate job, she's working 60, 70 hours a week, and it's unnecessary, but she just has these goals and aspirations. She moved out of a small town. She goes back to the small town to fulfill some task or something that she left behind. And then she meets the barkeep. The barkeep is just handsome, rugged, a little bit of a bad boy, never really grew up, but for some reason they just connect. And so the end of my Hallmark movie script was gonna end with she leaves her fiance that really like didn't do anything wrong, and they have a really happy and good relationship, for this barkeep from her small town. She leaves all of her goals and aspirations behind, but you know what? They get to spend Christmas together. She reconnects with her roots. It's all very wholesome, right? What is the deal with some like feel-good movies where the woman like leaves her fantastic loving fiance? Like I always think about The Notebook. I know the concept is soulmates, but what's up with that? Like Lon deserved better. Tell me if you agree. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, would it have been as sad if Lon wasn't just scrum-diddly-umptious? If Lon wasn't just so looking like he did, would we have been as sympathetic? It's kind of like the Bella, Jacob, Edward thing in Twilight. Like Jacob also, like just Edward too, but if Jacob had not been such a irritating character, I think we all would have been on the page of like, oh no, girl, like this kind of seems like the better choice. I don't know. I'll do a poll. You guys let me know. Like, look at this man. Look at this man. Would we have felt as bad if he didn't look like this? Like, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Y'all remember when he was in the hospital bed and he was like literally bruised up head to toe? Still sexy. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Now, I know y'all are seeing my makeup and like, ew, what's going on here? It's coming together. It's coming together. And you know what I'm like really loving lately is the fact that like eyeliner in the waterline is coming back. I'm so about it. I feel like it just makes your eyes pop. Of course, you have to do it in the right way depending on your eye shape, but I'm gonna do it tonight, and you guys let me know if you like it. So back to my subject of only feeling bad for men when they're just very sexy. It's like I was saying, the Jacob thing. When he started with the like, oh, you have to like, oh, what about the treaty? And like all that stuff, like, like no, like if there was any ounce of Team Jacob in me, like immediately gone. Like when she was like, yeah, we're gonna get married or whatever, and he's like, oh, like you're changing or whatever, and she was like, no, and he was like, all up in her business, like immediately done. No more Team Jacob. Okay, so I have been so obsessed with the whole like big hair thing. Any like way I can make my hair just like have a lot of volume which is just so funny because I feel like the stick straight hair was such a trend for so long. But I'm obsessed. Like the 90s vibes, the big, crazy hair. I love it. I just think it's so sexy and so feminine. And I know y'all are seeing all that smoke. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. But yeah, I know you guys have heard me talk about all this stuff before, but you know, sometimes these are the random thoughts that come into my head because life is just... Okay, are y'all seeing the vibes? Like, are y'all seeing the vision of what I'm trying to do here? Also, one trick, I don't know who deals with liquid eyeliner as much as I do. I know the clean girl aesthetic is a thing now, so like winged liner is not totally the vibe. I'll never let it go. It's not going away from me. If you deal with liquid eyeliner and you have the issue of it getting like in your eyelashes and then when you put on mascara, it gets all messed up. I do the corner first, and then once I put on my mascara, then I do that top line. Makes a huge difference. So I hope what I said about feeling bad for the character because he's sexy wasn't controversial. And I know not everyone feels bad for Lon in The Notebook. Like, I'm not, you know, I understand. Like, it's Ryan Gosling. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? But, you know, other way around, would we have wanted Allie to leave Lon if it wasn't for Ryan Gosling? I don't know. I think that's something to think about. Speaking of Ryan Gosling, speaking of sexy men, is it a universally understood thing that his sexiest role was in, what's that movie called with Steve Carell? Crazy Stupid Love. Like, I can't think of another movie where I'm like Ryan Gosling and I'm actually drooling the whole time. What do y'all think? If you have another movie that he might be sexier in, let me know. I'm sorry. This just made my day. It's gonna be a good day today. And I know it. I'm feeling good. You know what? I may have been wrong. Maybe it was a lot easier of a choice for Allie than we thought. Or than I thought. Because I thought it was a thing, you know. I'm under the guise that we did feel bad for Lon that he lost the love of his life to Noah. But maybe it was easier than we thought. Maybe... I don't know. Okay, so my skin is primed, I moisturized, all that, and I use Estee Lauder Double Wear is my favorite foundation. However, I know it's expensive. We've talked about this. So when it's something like an everyday makeup, I will use Maybelline Fit Me. And I try to find a color as similar to the Estee Lauder Double Wear as possible. But as you can see, the undertones in the Estee Lauder Double Wear are so bright and beautiful. It's really hard to find a drugstore foundation that even comes close. So, that is the unfortunate part. But tonight, because I'm actually going to a thing, I'm going to use my Double Wear. I'm running out. It's okay. I only buy it every so often. So, as you can see, I look a little crazy right now. Lately, I've been doing something a little different, and I'll show you. I have not been putting any foundation underneath my eyes, which some of you might be like, duh. You're gonna turn into Creasy McGee, Christina Aguilera. Because under my eyes, I crease so much from like smiling, and I have like very deep dark circles under my eyes too. I wish I had like a little more bounce underneath there, but genetics. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do my whole look. No. Okay, we're getting there with the hair. So next I'm gonna do what I've been doing. Might be obvious, so that I don't turn into Creasy Teigen. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little bit of under eye, all the highlighting points, and I mix this color with a darker color because I accidentally got the wrong color the first time, and then I got the wrong color again the second time. So we're gonna mix them and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, you know what? We'll make it work. You know, this one doesn't seem too bad. It's got that beautiful undertone too. You know, e.l.f. is kind of a lifesaver for when you need just like a quick fix for the product. Okay, so this next product, also very crucial to the contour, is the Dibs Unbothered Bronze bronzing stick. And it's like for all over, like you can use it on your arms. It makes you look glowy and beautiful. I've been using it to contour. Y'all need to see this, okay? So this is how I do it. I just do one thick line like that, another thick line, and then just a little bit. It's very pigmented. So in my contour regions, if I don't want to have to blend in a lot of product, I'm not gonna put a lot there. But always a lot of my cheeks, just for my face shape, that's what works the best. And now I start blending. And I'm gonna start blending out my highlight first. And then after that's done, I'll start blending out the bronzer. And the bronzer is this beautiful, creamy texture. It blends so nice. I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so next we're gonna take a damp sponge and we're gonna blend this out. And just dab, dab, dab until it starts to give that natural glow. I mean, this is insane, guys. Look at that. This is already blended out. Hello. Oh, I just have beautiful, naturally glowing skin. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just sun-kissed and glowing and sparkling. Oh, this is just natural. Your skin doesn't do this? Your skin doesn't glow and glisten? Mine does. The hair's coming together. Still need to do some touch-ups, but this is the look I was going for. Now we're gonna set all of that makeup that we just blended. I'm gonna do the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Amazing. My friend that is a makeup artist also swears by it. So this is not just me talking. And of course you want to set if you're wanting to last all night. This is like my favorite part because everything kind of really, you're seeing the whole look come together. Now you guys remember how I said beauty is pain? It's not just physical pain, emotional pain as well. This is my favorite bronzer. It's really the only bronzer that I use. Spilled it all over my hand. So that's what's going on. It's also all over the floor. So I can't wait to clean that up. You know, I jinxed myself. I was like, I hope I don't drop this. And that's what happens. That's why you gotta have positive vibes always. Best case scenario. Because the universe hears you and it's like, oh, you want to drop it? Well, here's crumbs of a very pigmented, very dark brown bronzer all over your floor. Oh, and on your very light gray carpet too. Thanks. Okay, speaking of everything coming together, I always way over blush because blush just, I don't know if it's just me or if it's because I put this on last pretty much, but it just comes off so easily and I can't stand that. So I over blush. I know I look crazy, but I won't. And then I use my like bronzing powder to get that glow back. Oh, it also smells so good. It's the Physicians Formula bronzing powder. It's got that like sparkle to it. Kind of like a powder version of what I was using to contour. And it smells delicious. So, love that. Okay, so I have a major dilemma here. Y'all see my eyelashes? Those are my real eyelashes. They ain't fake. I've been using this Chanel mascara and the Chanel eyelash primer. It's been such a game changer. It's such a like gorgeous black color, and it just leaves them looking fluttery and amazing. And the problem is that this is a sample and I love it. And it's like, okay, what am I going to do? Buy a Chanel mascara? What am I, Bill Gates? Okay, guys, the look is almost done. And now we are going to add the eyeliner to the waterline. I already did my other side. Still have some touch-ups to do, but it almost... Okay, right? Like, right? Y'all are seeing this, right? It really just makes it pop. Like, this is obviously not for an everyday, but like, wait till I get my outfit on. It's like really over for you guys. Like, it's over. Okay, so now I'm doing my lip liner. And my trick is like, I'll bring it up in the middle and then I'll like make this part a little thinner than my actual lip line. And it gives the illusion of this like very cute pout. I'll show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the look off before I use my setting spray. Some lipstick. It's very moisturizing. My lips have been like really struggling with the weather. But this is the NYX Soft Spoken lipstick. Soft Spoken is my favorite lip liner color from NYX. It's the only one that I use. It's the perfect color for my lips. And I use a lipstick, which is like just slightly more mauve pigment to do my actual lips. And it ends up looking really good. So now I'm gonna do some setting spray. This is my favorite Urban Decay setting spray. All over. And now we let it dry. Look like I'm in a music video from the early 2000s. Shakira, Shakira, Beyonce, Beyonce. Just getting this to dry. Y'all, who is feeling amazing now that this retrograde is over? Mercury retrograde ends today. And y'all, it's like cloud lifted, cloud cleared up in the sky. Like, I feel so good. Hopefully it stays that way, but you never know. Anyone else feel a shift today? Let me know. Beautiful. I'm not totally sold on these earrings, but I just wanted to try them on. Now, I'm trying to get a poll on like who believes that Mercury retrograde has like some sort of impact on our lives. It's like, is it a coincidence that weird things happen during retrogrades? Like during retrograde, Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of things from the past that get brought up. And I ain't gonna lie to you, people from the past do come up and start weaseling their way through during Mercury retrogrades. I don't know if it's just me, but there might be a point to it. I don't know. Okay, final touch-ups are done. And now we just gotta get the outfit on. Again, not sold on the earrings. I know, they're like a little chuggy. They remind me of those like big bubble necklaces that we used to wear, but it's like the way that they glimmer and shine, it's just kind of giving. So, I don't know. Are they chuggy? So, it seems as though people are wanting to leave the waterline eyeliner in 2010. However, now I'm nervous it's done. What's done is done. Does it look okay? Does it look bad? What do you guys think? I really feel like I'm just like it's giving, but y'all tell me the truth. Does it look good or does it not? Okay, so this is the final look. Black dress. Shoes still undecided, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. What do you guys think?